Here comes Elliot. Welcome, Elliot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. What's going on?
Oh,
How you doing, buddy?
good yourself.
Amazing, amazing, blessed, grateful, and just jazzed to be here.
Ain't having Friday.
Yes, the day is going great. All right, I'm also going live here on YouTube. See if this channel is gonna work. Looks like it's working. So here we go. Let's talk
I
about
know.
go ahead.
I thought we were gonna be a party at 2. What happened?
Yeah, people are having lunch. Maybe they're hungry. So we'll see what's going on. Everybody's probably hungry.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll give them a few minutes to start. I was in. Usually I start a couple of minutes early, but I was with my trainer from the PGI community, and it was amazing. Just really, really good call. So I stayed on it a bit longer, and here we go. So hopefully your day is going well. So you can catch me, Neki, as Neki. I love that name. Beautiful. We get to see all kind of different names, different people from all over the world. So I want to thank you both for being here. I want to give it a run on goals and desires and really go over the plan, over how you can get your goals and desires achieved. That's the title. And then that's going to lead you to money. That's going to lead you to attitude. That's going to lead you to all kind of things. So let's get started. My name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the law of attraction. I'm studying with Bob Proctor and Laura Langmeyer and Forbes Riley these principles. Think and Grow Rich, the book Think and Grow Rich, which is here on my desk, has changed my life. And I'd like to help you change yours for the better. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal book, phenomenal results. And just want to share with you a couple of things as to what it takes to have this goal and desire achieved. What kind of mindset do you need? See, 90% mindset, 10% strategy, we keep talking about it. And today, if you take your time and if you actually pay attention to these principles, if you write things down and start putting action towards it, towards your life, towards your goal, life will change for you. See, Bob has been doing this for 61 years and he's now teaching me happy, healthy, and wealthy. Right now, for you to start getting your goals and desires achieved, a couple things need to change. Maybe more, but we're going to just focus on 2 or 3 things. So do me a favor, invite your friends. Now tell them where I am. Tell them on my Facebook group. Tell them I'm live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn, and here as well. And let's share this fun. Let's share this information so that more can have it. See, right now, your paradigm is controlling your ability to grow and earn money. And you might be confused and not sure what paradigm is. We're going to get to that. The habit that you're in right now is controlled by your paradigm. So when Bob Proctor met this information back in the 60s with Ray Stanford was happy, healthy, and wealthy. And Bob was just, oh, it was a mess. He wasn't making the money. He was in debt. He was making $4,000 a year, in debt of $6,000, and he wasn't going anywhere. But then when he looked at Ray Stanford was happy, healthy, and wealthy. And if you look at the Think and Grow Rich, and if you look at this information, you might believe it, you might not, but you're going to have to borrow that belief. You're going to have to borrow that belief that your life will change if you follow somebody else that's done it. That's what I'm talking about. You have to borrow that belief. If you don't believe this information, if you don't believe that mindset studies can help you move your business, your goals, your life to the better, so you can start feeling happier, healthier, and making money, you're gonna have to borrow that belief because you just have to look around. You just have to look around and see people just like yourselves, same color, same cities, same school, same information, but they're doing better. But somehow you're not. So the lesson one on goals and desire, the lesson one that you need to take home is, do you have a goal? As you start reading this goal every day, as you start writing it every day, are you connecting with it? Are you connecting with that goal that you really want? Do you have a team? Do you have a group that you're working with on this goal? Are you doing this by yourself? Are you hanging around with similar minded people? So, see, for your goals and desires to come to life, you're going to have to start doing something different than what you've done before. You continue doing what you're doing, you're going to get what you're getting. It's that simple. And the Christmas is going to come, New Year is going to come, and it will all be the same. So we're talking about money, we're talking about goals, we're talking about understanding, we're talking about what you have to do to change your life for the better. What do you need to pay attention to so your goals and desires get closer to you. See, when Bob learned this information back in the 60s, it took him 9.5 years. And he figured out a couple things on learning and how to achieve what you want to achieve, how to reprogram the subconscious mind, how to really get your paradigm changed. See, I'm talking about goal settings, I'm talking about the science of goal achieving, I'm talking about shifting your paradigm so you can start earning, making more money, generating better income, and I'm talking about decision making. But it doesn't come easy because I know you want to, but it's not happening. So Bob has figured this out. With repetition, something changes. So he was listening to this information. He was listening to Earl Nightingale. He was reading the book Think and Grow Rich, and he's still reading it. 61 years later, he still reads it every day. I've been reading it for the last 8 months continuously, every day. And he still finds it. But what did he find out? What did he find out? Something so special about goals that is required every day to commit yourself to. So he found out that repetition is the first law of learning. See, we're mostly used to just reading a book and you throw it to the side. You go through the chapter, you're on the bus, you're in the car, you're in the somewhere, you read the book and you throw it away. But this kind of book, Think and Grow Rich, the mindset material that we have from Bob as a summary for the last 120 years on the laws of success, on how the richest people in the world make their money, it's not a one-time deal. It's going to take more than one time, more than two times. It's going to take repetition. Repetition is the first law of learning. If you haven't wrote that one down yet, write it. Because I want you to act on it. I want you to remember what's going on, that you're going to have to study daily so you can stay in this amazing, beautiful, aware, highest awareness mindset. It's a new habit that we're forming. It's a new way of living, a new habit. No more effort to actually do anything new, just a different habit. You just do it. And I want you to really think. I want you to start thinking. When you listen to something every day, right? When you listen to that something every day, what's happening, right? You have to allow yourself this new stuff to come to you. So Earl Nightingale recorded The Strangest Secret, and that's what Bob got stuck on back in the 60s. That's what he started studying, and the book, and over time, things start changing. So he went from earning 4,000 to 175 in 1 year to the millions in under 5 years. He ended up having offices all over the US and Europe, Cleveland, Chicago, Toronto. I am from Toronto as well, so I do know exactly where Bob is at. But you're going to have to decide to do something that you love doing, and you have to dedicate your life to it. See, most of you don't have a real goal. So I want you to start having a real goal, something that you really want. And this has to be a goal for you. And today I want you to be selfish. I want you to do something for yourself. I'm all good with you doing something for your family, for your country, for all kind of stuff. But I want you to do something for you. Why is that? Because we need to save the captain first. You have to learn that you have to save yourself first, and then we're going to save others. See, when you're on the plane, and you've seen these safety videos many times, and they say when the oxygen mask comes down, what do you have to do? You put the oxygen mask on to save yourself. So I want you to really just think about that, right? See, this information like this and this kind of is not shared in schools. It's not shared in education. You can get an MBA, you can get a whole degree, and you're not going to learn how to make money. And that's why all this information, all these documents, all these degrees, all these certificates will not get you to be more aware, will not get you to generate the income that you deserve. Now, you have to start doing things differently. You have to start respecting yourself enough to walk away from anything that's not serving you. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome, Aminata. So what does that mean for your goals and desire to become alive, to become connected with them? I wish I can see who's actually watching me live on YouTube and LinkedIn all at the same time, but I can't. So I can't say hi to them. So I'm just going to say, welcome. Thank you for being here. So you have to respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you or grows you or make you happy. And that is difficult for many of you. That's difficult for you to walk away from a job, walk away from families, walk away from relationships, walk away from businesses, walk away from your village or city or country. You're just too stuck with it. But if you respect yourself enough and you are really wanting that goal, you have to do it. You're going to have to walk away from anything that's not serving you. And when somebody comes to you with something, if it doesn't serve you, you're going to have to say no to it. Because I want you to be in control of your life. See, I'm talking about your life. I'm talking about your goals and your desires and your aspirations. I want you to think, what would you do when you have that control? When is the day going to be when you make that decision day, that you want to have that control? You have to kind of decide it and you have to write it down on a piece of paper or in your journal that this is the day that I will make myself great. This is the day that I'm going to start wanting what I want and start acting to it. You have to stand up more than the rest. And the reason you have to do that is because you're asking for more. And if you don't, you're just going to stay where you're at. Because 90% of the people are where they're at. 90% of them are just going around like sheep. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I love them all equally. But if you want to move to that 1%, 2%, 3% that are making the money, if you want to double your income, if you want to start doing things you've never done before, going places where you've never gone before, meeting people that you really want to meet, and it's not happening. If you think your job and working hard is going to do it, think again. You're on the wrong track. It's not by working hard. You have to do things differently. This paradigm that I talked about earlier is controlling you, controlling your income, controlling your life, controlling your fortunes, controlling everything. You're going to have to change things dramatically. You're going to have to become somebody else. Because goals are not for us to get, goals are for us to become. So, what do you really want? And you ask yourself that question: what do I really want? Do you want your business to double? Do you want your business to triple? Do you want to earn $100,000? Do you want to start earning your first $10 online? That could be by itself an excitement. If you don't know how to do that, you better reach out and start asking questions. Kamal, how do I earn money online? I can show you how. It's not hard, but you're going to have to step out. Unless you're waiting for Santa Claus to come, St. Michael, he ain't coming. Santa's not coming. Nobody's coming with an envelope. Nobody's coming to help you. You have to help yourself. You have to start asking your inner guidance, what do you really want? And start trusting yourself. You gotta start trusting yourself. What do you really want? Do you know how to get it? You don't need to know how to get it. You just have to know what you want. You have to really, really, really want it, like more than ever. It has to be so bad that you will wake up. And I heard an example the other day. I don't know where it was, but it's like when you're so excited about a journey and you set your alarm at 6 o'clock in the morning because you got to take that plane. You cannot be late, right? You cannot be late. But you're so excited about it that you actually wake up before the alarm. That's the energy. That is the level that you need to be connected with your goal so that every day you can do it, so that every day you can actually move towards it. You have to be excited about it. It has to be a big goal. If it's a small goal, if it's just like getting an ice cream, if it's like getting something you've done before, it's not good enough. You have to desire it. You have to want it. See, the laws of the universe are so precise. And we want to make them to work for you. We want these laws to work on your behalf. We want the law of attraction to work for you. We want you to effortlessly reach where you want. But you're going to have to step into it. You're going to have to start taking action. You're going to have to start setting goals and start doing what you're not doing. You have to start getting uncomfortable. That means doing things you've never done before. That means becoming something you've never been before. Up to now, it's been easy. You're getting what you're getting because that's how you got there. Your parents told you something, you got a job, you got offered something, and this is where you are. And now you're finding yourself, you're not paying the bills fast enough. You're running out of money. You hate the job. You don't like your boss. You see another fancy car, like, why can't I have it? You see a condo, why can't I have that condo? Why can't I have a real estate investment? How can I have a couple $100 a day come to my bank account automatically like everybody else is doing? What's wrong? What is missing? You are not connected with the right people. You're not connected with the right groups. You're not in harmony with this law. You're not moving in a different direction. You are controlled by this paradigm, these old habits that we need to change. See, to achieve big things in life, right? To get to that next level, you're going to have to go where you've never gone before, in your mind first. So with mindset material, when we say 90% mindset, 10% strategy, we're going to take you there first. I want you to start believing that you can have this thing. Now, how do you do that? So today with goals and desires, after you kind of really decide that this is what I want, Kamal, and I respect myself enough that I'm walking away from everything I don't want. I'm going to say no to everything else. I'm going to clean up my house. I'm going to clean up my act. I'm going to ditch that old car. I'm going to start walking until I'm able to afford a decent car. That's how badly it's got to be. You're going to have some emotion in it. You need to have some feelings towards what you want. And you make that decision that you're going to change. And start asking these questions. You go there in your mind. What do you have on your goal card? Do you have it written down? Do you have a goal card? Do you have a goal card? Now, this might sound like an old idea. This might sound like fancy stuff. But you write your goal on a goal card and you put it in your pocket. That has a lot to do with what needs to happen next. I don't make up these laws. I'm just following what Bob told me to do. And I mean, you know what? In the 8 months, 3 out of the 4 things have happened. And not just for me. Go see my clients. I put a couple of videos on YouTube last night. Go to the Facebook group. See all the results. Come to become a client and see and ask them. One lady just commented the other day that she has made $100,000. She had that on her goal card. It's now on her bank account. This is not fancy. This is not just dream. This is real. Write your goal card. Start studying. Start imagining. Start moving in direction that you've never done. Doing things that you haven't done. And you know what? You don't need to know how. You just have to want. We'll give the how to Bob to do. We'll give the how to the universe to help us do that. I don't know either many things. I don't need to know. I just have to endeavor every day that I'm going to march towards my goal. Every day I'm going to march to add service and add value to everybody in my life. And the laws of the universe are so precise, you're not going to go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You make a decision to change. Today, come on board and I'm willing to help you. See, there's nobody lining up to help you. Lee, Aminata, Nagin, there's nobody lining up to help you. Nobody's coming to the front door and saying, hey, I'm going to help you. But here I am here saying, I'm here to help you. See, you have to become more aware, right? All these opportunities in life that you've had, all these places that you've been, these opportunities were around, but you just do not take them. And to take these opportunities and to see them, you have to start asking for these questions. So now, how do I help you? How do I help you get your goals and desires? What do we study? I mean, you might be wondering, what does Kamal study with the sneaking results? How could he get so much? How could he change his life? How could he just get signed up to this executive $1 million level leadership team? How does he get connected with Forbes Lively, L'Oreal Lagmeyer, Bob Proctor, Harrison Klein in such a short amount of time? It's not a miracle. This is real. It's not a miracle. It's the law. Once you start asking for it, you are at a certain frequency and vibration, and you want to go somewhere else in your mind. You start attracting to your life what you want. The people that you want in your life will start coming up. They will. They have to show up. It is the law. I don't make this up. There's a couple of things that needs to happen. I'm just writing here something on the screen. Here we go. What needs to happen? You have to set a goal, and you got to start reading and writing it every day. So in lesson 1 in thinking into results, lesson 1, the first lesson is you start studying with me. We teach you how to set a goal, a big goal. We call it a C-type goal. And we start imprinting that goal on your mind. Now, this might sound weird to you if you've never heard this. Lee and Naki, I'm seeing Beppo and everybody else has heard it. But once you start asking yourself and imprint that goal on your subconscious mind and get this universal intelligence to help you, it's like writing on a canvas. Imagine a blank piece of paper like this map that's behind me. For those who are watching me online, this map that's behind me, it's like a canvas. You start writing what you want. You go into the future and you write what you want. It's like painting the canvas. You need to be clear on your goal. How much money do you want? How big of a building? What kind of a business? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to come into your life? You got to be specific. You cannot just say, I want more money. If you want more money, here's $1. Now go away. Right? How much money? When do you want it? What are you willing to give up? You see, nothing is for free, right? I know you're able because I know I'm able. I've seen my clients, I've seen thousands of people, there's testimonials everywhere from this work. So I know you're able, but are you willing? Ask yourself this question. Are you willing? Are you willing to do what it takes? You see, so many are wishing and hoping these things will come to life. So many are wishing and hoping that money will show up in their life, businesses are just going to happen. But they are not willing to do the work. And that's why they're frustrated. That's why they're depressed. That's why they're sad. That's why they're not having fun. That's why they're not living the life that they deserve and desire. They deserve a better life. But are you willing to do what it takes? That means you could be, if you want to go to the beach and you're living in the middle of the United States, there's no beach. There's a small lake, there's a river. So you got to be willing to move. If you want to sell more products, are you willing to make phone calls? I know you could be scared, but I can teach you how to stop being scared. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you like to stop being scared, to break through the shattered barrier of fear? That's lesson 7 in thinking into results. But I want to stay a little bit more on lesson 1, on this goal, right? Are you willing to do what it takes? You have to ask yourself this question. If you want that investment, if you want that building, if you want that car, are you willing to do it? If you want to save your money to buy that car, are you willing to save 10% a month? If you want to retire 20 years from now with $1 million in the bank, are you willing to save 10% of what you're making? But if you're not, it's not going to happen. What are you willing to do? That's just in lesson 1. Then comes lesson 2, is the knowing doing gap. So in lesson 2, this is the summary of what Earl Nightingale taught Bob. And who taught Earl Nightingale? Napoleon Hill, right? So you're getting a beautiful lineage of information, 20-minute videos, a couple of articles, a few questions. Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Knowing doing gap. You break through that knowing doing gap, you're going to become amazing. You're going to start achieving results like nothing else. Your boss is going to love you. Your family is going to love you because you're going to tell yourself, I'm doing it, and you're going to go ahead and do it. It's like you tell yourself, I'm going to the gym, and you go. You tell yourself, I'm going to take 3 new actions today, and I do it. But right now, you're not doing that. Right now, you promise yourself all kind of things, and something happens. The dog gets sick. The wife needs to go somewhere. Your partner calls you up. Your buddy calls you up. Something better shows up. The paradigm, the life happens, and you don't focus on that goal. You need to do the actions that are required for your goal to move forward. You want to do them. You're telling me you want to do them. Your body's telling you you need to do them, but your mind is not letting you. What is that mind? Who's in control? Who's in control of your mind? Who is in charge up here in your mind, in your subconscious mind? Who's in charge? Wouldn't you like to get in control of what's happening to you? The numbers are staggering. That 95% of what we're doing is running on automatic. And if you don't believe me, just think of this. When was the last time you were driving a car? You were driving along, and suddenly you tell yourself, wow, how did I get here? I've been driving for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't remember the lights. I don't remember the roads. I don't remember making the left turn or right turn. You just left work and you drove. Who's driving? No, you were in the car. You were controlling the radio. You were on the phone, all these multitasking. Well, somebody else was driving. Well, that's your subconscious mind driving. And that's the way it is your life. The goals that you're achieving, the money that you're making, that's all happening on automatic. What if we can help you change that? What if we can help you learn how to reprogram the subconscious mind to help you become that person you want to be, that money earner, the generating, the beautiful ideas that are going to come to you. You're going to become in charge of you. You're going to love. Who are you going to become? Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you like to start loving yourself more and taking care of yourself so that you can go to the gym every day like you promised yourself? So you can start feeling good every day. Wouldn't you like to feel good? How is it possible that so many who are with me and studying this material feel good every day? Where does this energy come from? We eat the same food as you do, same amount, maybe a little bit less. But where does this energy come from? This energy comes to and through you from the universe. We are a spirit, and you are God's highest form of creation. You're unbelievable. Doesn't matter what religion you are. You could be Christian, you could be Muslim, you could be Buddha, you could be don't believe in anything, but you are a spirit. You are God's highest form of creation. You are amazing. But where does this energy come from? How can we get you to have more energy every day so you can drive your team, drive your company, drive your family? Energy is everywhere. We are energy. Your hand has enough energy to power up a whole city. We are energy. And how can we get this energy to come to and through you and you start becoming everything you want? How can we do that? What do we need? What kind of switches we need to switch in your mind so you can have that? That's all at the beginning. That's within a couple months of studying the material with myself and Bob Proctor. So you start focusing on these habits, and we start building beautiful habits, habits that are going to change your life for the better. You're going to start having goal achieving habits. Welcome, Prashant. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thanks for calling more people in the room. There's 8 of you here, and there's a few here online. So thank you so much for that. See, we start forming these beautiful money making habits. We start doing some affirmations every day. Affirmations so that you start feeling good. Like, do you tell yourself, I like myself, I can do it. I like myself, I can do it. Do you tell yourself these things? You notice how kids love to be commended on their behavior? Hey, good job, son. Good job, girl. Hey, good job. Don't you think they like that? They love that. But you like it too. Well, instead of waiting for other people to tell you good job, hey, raise your hand. Hey, good job, buddy. You woke up today. Hey, good job today. You cleaned up. You fixed your bed. Hey, good job today. You wrote your goal down. Hey, good job. You made the phone calls. You have to start affirming and loving yourself and liking yourself a lot more so you can become that better person. So you can start giving to your team and your clients and your people. See, if your cup is empty, you cannot give. It's like not having money. If you don't have money and you go somewhere, you can't give anybody anything. You don't have money. How are you going to give? But I want your emotion. I want your feelings. I want your awareness. I want your energy level to be full. So what this material does and studying with me fills up your cup. It fills up your cup so you can give everybody else. You see, you ever notice when you go to these meetings sometimes, or classes, and people have this energy. They come into the room and the energy just lights up. They're amazing. They're walking. Their shoulders are wide. They have a smile on their face. Where does that come from? Wouldn't you want to have that? Wouldn't you want to start having your self-image to be amazing? That individual woman, individual man, that executive that you want to be. How do you learn these things? Who's going to teach you? If you think you're going to read it from a book and become it, you can, but it's going to take you 10, 15, 20, 30 years. I don't know how long. It took Bob Proctor 9.5 years while having the number one mentor in the world of the time, Earl Nightingale. Well, Bob is now the number one. And wouldn't you like to have him guiding you along with me on this journey so you can get there quick? And I mean really quick. So let's look at your habits and the journey that you're on. Which habits you want to get rid of? Which habits that you want to stop doing and you can't even do it because your body just does not let you not do it or do it. You know, you keep doing, you keep losing your keys, for example. Why do you keep losing your keys? You got to put them in a certain spot and you stop doing them, but you keep putting them everywhere. You say you want to read a book, but you don't read the book. You say you want to lose weight, but you don't lose the weight. You want to lose it, but you still eat a whole bag of chips, double burger, and double cheese, and let's make this drink double. But you just told yourself you want to lose the weight and you have to control the calories. Who's in charge? You see, this sounds simple, but that's what's going to take to get you in charge of you. I want you to become in charge of you. I want you to start using the higher side of you, the higher mental faculties, your imagination, your intuition, your reason, your will, and your memory. We're going to start activating all this higher level of you, the better side of you. so that you can start functioning at a higher frequency, at a higher level. Your goal is not far from you. It's just at a different frequency, a different level. We are energy and we are on this vibration and frequency. You hear it all the time. Oh, I want to get to that money frequency. I want to get to that vibration. Well, how do you do that? We can help you get there. That's just lesson 3, 4, and 5. And then we get to self-image, lesson 6. So you see with lesson 6, what happens with lesson 6? I'm going to give you a link here. So with lesson 6, we start studying self-image. What's self-image about? So you see with self-image, your current results, the money you're making, the position you're in, the city you're living, how you're feeling, is all a result of your current self-image. So how do you feel on the inside of you? Do you tell yourself good things? Do you feel like an executive? Do you feel like a millionaire? Are you acting like a millionaire? Are you flying first class like you're supposed to? You say you want to fly first class, but do you treat yourself first class? Do you look neat? Do you show up neat? Do you present yourself like you want to be? You want that raise 20, 30, 40% instead of 2%? Are you showing up at work with that kind of attitude? Some of you already got a promotion. You already became a supervisor. Why? Because you're asking for more and the world is giving you that. The world will unfold and move things in front of you so you can have what you want. You just have to start changing on the inside. Your belief and your subconscious mind of you, that self-image that you have, we can help you build a better one, a new one. We don't need to fix the old. Forget the old. It is what it is. You got what you are where you are because your parents programmed you. Your family raised you, the city where you live, the teacher that taught you. It's not their fault. That's all. That's what they knew how to do. Okay? You cannot blame them. That's what they knew what to do. If they knew better, they would have. If you knew better, you would be doing it already. But what if you can start learning now to build a millionaire mindset, self-image? So you start acting, behaving, feeling, and becoming it. Because your current results will not surpass your self-image. And if they do, it's by luck. How about if we can do it by design? How about if we can do it by the law of attraction, by the laws of success, by the laws of the universe, so that you become what you want? Wouldn't you love to do that? Some of you are studying self-image with me in the Psycho-Cybernetics book club. Some of you are in the Thinking into Results program for the next 6 months. And I just love you for that, because you are giving yourself the best gift ever. This investment in you, you're going to get it 1,000 times back. There is no other way. If you do the work, you show up, you have to get it back. It's just the way it works. So these are just some of the things that we study. And then we teach you the terror barrier, how you feel when you're about to spend money, for example. Some of you have money but don't spend it. Some of you, money just runs away from you. How come? What are your beliefs again about money? What are your beliefs among what you're becoming? Are you okay with becoming a millionaire? Are you okay with becoming an executive? How do you feel? Are you scared? How do you feel when you start spending money on yourself? Is there a reason why you don't spend money on yourself? Do you upgrade your seat to that executive level? You say you want to, but are you doing it? See, this is where I connect you with reality. We have to get real. And then you become it. And then we teach you how to become a leader, teach you how to become an executive, because you have it in you. I am the guide, you are the hero. You are the hero. You have everything you need. There is nothing else you need. No other books, no other things. You have everything you need within you. We're just going to help you unleash and uncover all these talents that you have. This material that we have is phenomenal. And if you have kids, if you have family, if you have youngsters, grandkids, get them to hear and study this. Buy it for their parents. Buy it for yourself. Teach them this material, because they're not going to learn this in school. You see them nowadays, they graduate with $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 tuition or loan. They can't even get a job. They don't learn the right skills. How is that possible? Well, we can teach you how. So for your goals and desires and start making money, that's where it begins. It begins with you asking these fundamental questions, asking that you want more today, and start demanding it from the universe. Start connecting with a beautiful mastermind. Lesson 12, 11 and 12 about the magic word attitude and mastermind and thinking into results is just phenomenal. When you connect yourself with a team, with a group that are singing and doing the same direction that you are, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to be connected with so many amazing people because people are going to start liking you. You're going to start liking yourself more. So that's what I have to have for you on thinking into results. That's what I have you on goals and desires. I know I didn't spend a lot of time on attitude. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But tomorrow morning, in the morning, I'm going to do decisions again at 7 a.m. We're going to go over decisions again one more time. And then in the middle of the day, we're going to do attitude. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for following the club and following everybody that comes to stage. Elliot is phenomenal. Elliot is an entrepreneur and he's growing his company so well. And I'm proud of him. I want to thank you for connecting. Reach out. My website is there. Let me know if this resonated with you, Lee, Naki, Babu, and Sir, I can't read your name, Sir T, and Mike. If this connects with you and this interests you, come to the Facebook group, come to the email list, and tell me what you think. Tell me what's your thought. What's your thought on money making? What's your thought on goals and desires? How do you achieve your goals? Let's talk about it. How do you do it with ease and flow? That's the key. You're going to do it with ease and flow. What else do I have? I have a webinar coming up next week, Thursday, the 18th at 12 p.m. It's going to be a 2-hour intimate session over Zoom with very few people that are interested in this material. If you're interested before, just let me know. We can have the discussion. But during that webinar, we're going to talk about goals and desires and go over your purpose and vision to really refine it, clean it up, and get you really jazzed up. Because some people are giving up on the year already. Like we have 1 month and 20 days, and so many have given up on the year. Can you believe that? How do you give up on a year already? Oh, I'm setting goals for next year. Well, yeah, you got to have a big goal for next year, but we still have 1 month and 20 days right now. Well, we have the time now. Don't give up on this year. We have this week. We're only Wednesday. So that's all I have for the live part of the screen. Now we'll just take questions and share. And thank you, Mike, Babu, Lee, Aminata, Naki, Jonathan, and Elliot for being here. You're all amazing. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. What's your thought? Come on up. Naki, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. I started following. I think you followed me first, and I'm like, wow, that speaks a lot about you. Like having so many followers, and you followed me first. I forgot the room we were in. Most people don't do that, so that speaks volumes about you. And I'm like, okay, whenever I see your notification, I'm coming in. So thank you, and I really love your how do I say it? I call it teaching. This is like teaching for me. Things I've never heard, or even if I've heard before, the way you present it makes it so practical. It makes it so easy to listen, easy to apply. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I just saw that you have Zoom meetings, and I want to know what days or times you have the meetings so I can join. That's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, this Kamal. Thank you, Naki, and I appreciate you being here. And absolutely, I love all my followers, and you're welcome. And that's the thing, is to present the material in a way that resonates with many of you. There's so many things out there, but when you hear the message and resonate, that makes sense. And thank you for being here. Yeah, I do set different meetings, different times. So the Zoom meeting that I talked about, the webinar, is next week, Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be specifically designed to help you clear up your purpose, vision, and goal. That's going to be next week, Thursday, okay? That's to present to you purpose, vision, and goal, and thinking into results. That's one of them. On Saturday morning, for example, we have another Zoom meeting on Think and Grow Rich, where whoever joins my club of Think and Grow Rich, what do you get? You get to meet me on Zoom. We get to discuss 1 chapter a week, and you get to listen to the words of Bob Proctor, my mentor, one of my mentors now, on decisions this week. So imagine, you're not going to just hear it from me. You're going to hear it from me and my style and how I enable you to take the action, because my job is to read your energy and see how I can present it to you. But you're going to hear also the words of Bob Proctor this Saturday, for example, at 8 a.m. on decisions. How does he think of decisions? And this is a private, when you meet in a small group, the energy level is different when you're live, right? And so that's another one. And there's many others. There's the Psycho Cybernetic Book Club. And so just, yeah, I'm glad you followed and connect with me, and I'll share with you more. And come to the Facebook group as well. There's a lot of good value in the Facebook group for my followers. And so I'm glad you're here. And thanks, Mike, for coming in. I think this is the first time I see Mike Bish. And thanks for following me as well. Elliot, you're amazing. Thanks for being here. What questions do you have today, Elliot? Anything you'd like to share on goals for the group here? What's your thought?
It's interesting. It's we have sometimes these goals that we set for ourselves, and we never know how we're going to get there. And it's a lot simpler to have a finish line and then have little goals. So, in other words, if you know that you need to achieve a certain number of sales, a certain number of calls, or whatever it might be that you need to accomplish, instead of having it set for the year, break it down to a month. And then during that month, figure out the number of days that you can dedicate. And then with that number, figure out the smaller number of what you need to do on a per day. So if, for instance, 1 week you might have 3 days, another week you have 2 days, another week you have 5 days to dedicate to accomplishing what your goal is. But your finish line is a higher number. That's my 2 cents.
I love that. That's good. That's really good. And I just want to congratulate Elliot, because Elliot's studying thinking into results with his spouse, and it's going to be amazing to have a couple study the material with me. And the one thing I want to add on goals before I pass the mic to Babu: set big goals. Set big goals that scare you. In the 8 months I've been studying this material, the bigger the goal, the more it scares me, the more energized I get. And that's the feeling that I want. And that's what you want. If you're doing something so little and so small, it's boring. For you to get that desire and to get that energy to flow out of you, you need to be reaching to the stars, right? Reach to the stars and you might land on the moon, as they say. There's a reason why you have to dream big. And I can help you dream big. The material can help you dream big. I don't want you to worry about the how. When you're setting a goal, your current paradigm is holding you back. It's not letting you set a big goal because you're worried right away about how you're going to do it. But I'm asking you to suspend the idea. Forget the how. What do you want? That's the key. Babu, good day to you. How you doing, my friend? What's going on? Love to hear from you, man. What's going on?
Yeah, but it is a wonderful evening here. I'm Babu from India. Time is 2344 IST, and yeah, it is good to be here with a great brother and a mentor indeed, Kamal. And earlier, you said a great thing. Your finishing number is a greater value, and it should be. I always talk about money because it matters, and it matters not. And yet, we have to decide in which stage and state it matters, and where we should not. Money should not matter a lot. Yes, in learning process, money should not matter. As Kamal is offering He's many years of learning and hardworking and many insights. He's doing a great job. With that, you can tighten your life. Yes. One thing I learned from Kamal is continuous learning is earning, and is here in India. It is cold nowadays, and pardon for my voice, Kamal, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much, Kamal.
Thank you, Bapu. Thank you for being around and being following and learning from me, and I'm learning from you as well. I know we did an amazing job with the magic in your mind, and you're growing yourself as well. So I know it's getting cold in India, probably here as well in the evening it is. So take care of your voice, take care of your health.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it Diwali right now in India?
Yeah, but happy Diwali to all who are here, and more to prosperity. Thank you very much.
Happy, healthy, and prosperous Diwali to you and all around you.
I know that's so awesome. I love it. I see the celebrations in some of the groups and some of my friends on LinkedIn, and the Diwali celebration seems just amazing. And I look forward to be in one of those events one day where I could celebrate with my friends and new friends from India, because it seems like a beautiful celebration on health and wealth and prosperity and helping others. We all have the same values and beliefs right at the bottom, and we call them differently, but it's just incredible. So happy Diwali, Babu. Thank you for being here.
And one more, it is not a secret, but in India we believe in God most. And you born on that day, on Diwali, Kamal, you are blessed and being a teacher. And yeah, I'm glad to see you in success, and I'm also traveling in between and love to be connected.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I didn't know that until you mentioned that, and that's pretty cool because I've always wanted to tutor. I always wanted to teach, and I've tutored a lot when I was in high school. Actually, I did it because I needed the money back in 1991, 92. I had part-time jobs, and I had to stay after school to tutor to generate some income. And I've always tutored in university, always been a teacher. But now with coaching, it's going to a whole other level, and just love it. So thank you for bringing that. Excellent. Any other questions from anybody in the audience? Lee, welcome. How you doing, Lee C? Any questions? You are welcome to raise your hand. This is a safe space. And if not, we will come back tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, and 7 a.m. as well. We have the Think and Grow Rich book club. So it's just going to be amazing. A lot of added value. Stick around. And if the what I said resonated with you, reach out. Let me know you're interested, and we'll have a conversation, get you started. It's just a phenomenal opportunity for every one of you. I make it available to so many, and I look forward to serving you. So, with that, if there's no other questions, we will end for the day. And this way I can have a bite to eat. Hi, Elliot. Go ahead.
No, it's just fun. Wish you a wonderful day to everyone, and talk to you soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Thank you, Elliot.
Thank you.
Thank you. For those on LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much. Have an awesome day.
Thank you. What's your Facebook page, please? Come on.
I will paste the link on your